Second most in the country, only behind the state of California with 55. President Trump did win Texas by 9 points back in 2016, but some polls show a pretty tight race. This time around, Democrats would love to turn the state blue. Well, today, a federal judge rejected a lawsuit which sought to throw out more than 100,000 ballots cast at drive-through voting sites in reliably blue Houston. Members of the GOP argue the sites were an unlawful expansion of curbside voting, which is legal in Texas, but limited to people who are unable to enter polling places because of their health. NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin joining us now with more reaction to this major decision. Marky.
Well, Rob, in that extraordinary 11th hour move, GOP advocates and candidates asked to throw out those 127,000 drive-through votes in Harris County. Do want to mention off the top, too, that is different from curbside voting. The final ruling was today, and it's really been a nail-biter that left a lot of Houston area voters on the edge of their seats. In the lead up to November 3rd, Texas has smashed early voting records.
I couldn't wait to vote. I want to get my vote down.
With more Texans casting early ballots than the number of total votes in 2016.
I think the lines are going to get even longer. I think this is a year that everyone's going to vote.
This weekend, the fate of 127,000 early votes hung in limbo in Harris County, with a handful of GOP candidates and advocates arguing that votes cast in the Houston area drive-through locations violated the U.S. Constitution. Jared Woodhill, who represents the plaintiffs, said we're hopeful that he'll stop this illegal form of voting from continuing to occur, arguing that the drive-through locations were an illegal extension of curbside voting.
They created it so people could come out and vote and feel safe, not have to worry about going inside and perhaps exposing themselves.
But attorney and clinical professor of law at SMU, Eric Cedillo, says the drive-through votes are legally sound, adding that the Harris County locations were vetted in every way and that the Hail Mary attempt was senseless.
Quite honestly, these 127,000 voters are not just Democrats. They are Republicans as well. Disallow votes is an incredible request.
By 3 p.m. Texas time on Monday, the judge denied the last-minute request, calling it an uphill road for the plaintiffs. This coming 24 hours after the state Supreme Court had rejected the argument first.
Bush v. Gore in 2000 kind of set out a principle that maintained your Supreme Court of your state is the ultimate arbiter of these decisions. So it's the Texas Supreme Court that we should be looking at.
Another battle brewing in Harris County on Monday when officials showed up to the Democratic headquarters to find it had been vandalized. The words "election no," "revolution yes" spray painted in red, and the locks super glued shut. The Houston Police Department tells NewsNation they are investigating the case. Harris County Democratic Party's chair saying this is what happens when Republicans are losing. They use scare tactics and intimidation to scare voters. This will not distract us from our mission to elect Democrats up and down the ballot. And while the country will have to wait until Tuesday to see if that statement holds water, Cedillo says these last-minute attempts aren't unprecedented. And just for perspective here, Harris County alone is larger than the state of Rhode Island itself. And circling back to those 127,000 votes, the Biden campaign saying today this was a win for Texas voters, adding, make no mistake, this is not a partisan victory. We also reached out to the plaintiff's attorney today for reaction to today's final ruling, and we have not yet heard back. Reporting live in Houston tonight, Marky Martin, NewsNation.